What is going on? I'm Zedmot, and we are here with the, what is this thing called? The anniversary New Year's crab. We're 14 minutes away. If you are just joining us, like days later, just skip 14 minutes ahead. The crab stuff will be there. We're going to do some prep right now. Please do let me know how I sound, if you can hear me, if you can see things, what you're currently doing, what time it is where you live, and all of that good stuff. We're lit, apparently. People can hear us. Things are good. What's going on, Soapers? It's 9:45 p.m. here. I am completely wiped. It's been a crazy, crazy Christmas holiday season. So we're going to keep this stream, hopefully, to about an hour. I'm hoping to be in bed at 11 p.m. It's 9:46 p.m. here right now. This crab is going to be a bit different. Typically, on my account, I've got some sort of crab statues. I have not got crab statues this time. As you can see here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 GBE statues and 2 troop damage statues. Now, this is the first time where a non-troop health style account can actually... yeah, let's just get rid of that comment. Let's put you in a timeout. Thanks for coming out, test. Don't really need comments like that. That's just ridiculous. Nonetheless, so with these tribes, this is the first time with the troop health where you don't really need troop health if you want to push Mega Crab. If you're a 6-4 account or a 7-3 account or a 8-2 account like me, you can push hopefully and get the diamond statue. It should be possible. As you can see, I've got a lot of tanks loaded. It is Troop Mania though. We can switch back and forth, and I can guarantee that our goal is going to fill up very, very quickly. So I have not boosted the resource reward tribe. I don't think there's any point to doing that because we're going to fill up our raw crystals from the crab anyways. What's going on, Slim Booter? Yeah, those 262 accounts are going to absolutely crush it. The 181, the 262s, those are going to absolutely crush it, this crab. But I finally gave up and said, you know what? I do operations every day. I do Mega Crab 2.5 days a month. So I just got rid of my crab statues. And I've had a lot more fun as a result. Like right now, unboosted, sitting here unboosted, if I can actually manage to zoom my screen in, we have 161 GBE, all thanks to these tribes. So I've had a lot of fun hacking like 6 rocket launchers on Trinity and Duplexity and stuff like that. So there's a lot of cool stuff here, and I hope you guys have a lot of fun this Mega Crab. Now I want to first of all address the problem in my previous video. I talked about how I showed in my Taunt Tower video how Taunt Towers don't actually do damage, and someone was kind enough to point out that I'm an idiot and Taunt Towers can't see underneath smoke, so of course they weren't doing damage. I was thinking that they were making this sound. Taunt Towers were using their speaker to do damage, and apparently smoke protects you from sound-based damage. So I don't know if that's me being dumb or Supercell's poor design, but I think I'm going to jump on the grenade for that one because I just did not even think about it. Taunt Towers do 1 DPS and I think they shoot every 4 seconds or something like that. I just totally blew that one. What's going on? Shishka Bobber in the house. Yeah, this is going to be a good mega crab. I'm looking forward to it. It's 5 years of Boom Beach. Can you believe that? That is absolutely crazy. That is crazy bananas. And yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't think it's quite 5 years yet, but this is the anniversary crab. And in March of 2018, they said 4 years of Boom. So 5 years of Boom coming up very, very soon. Let's make some moderators. Shishka Bobber. Let's give you a wrench. I don't know. Who else do I recognize in here? I think Shishka Bobber crushing people with the wrench. Now, that's a great point. Before we get too far into this, we have a lot of task forces. We have task forces for any player at any level. Level 7, where you first get into task forces, all the way up to Duplexity. all the way up to 25 member task forces doing Forlorn Hope, depending on if you want a 5, 10, 25, or 50. We have a spot for you. Now, right now, I am sad to say that this is Triangle 9. And we right now are doing Dead End. And the reason for that is because we are low on numbers, which means we're low on intel. We have the skill. Like if we have a look at our last duplexity, we've got everything but Green Court down. I think motherboard as well. So we're getting most bases down. We just need some numbers. So if you're out there and you have max level stuff, come to Triangle 9. If you don't, like right now, this is what our op looks like right now. This is get to 1 force point. So the whole point of this op is just to get this one base to 1 force point. Ridiculous. Waste of time, but it's better to do a low level op and keep some intel so we can do duplexity tomorrow. Anyways, little bit strange here. Speaking of reasons why I have problems with Megacrab, I have 3 powder. 3 powder. Yes, you are not reading that wrong. I am just terrible at the sculptor. I really, really wish the sculptor had some sort of auto sculptor feature, and I just don't have time to keep burning through all these shards. So I'm going to boost my damage, and we're going to boost, let's boost the damage as well, and then we're going to boost the GBE, and I don't think I need to boost anything more than that, just because if we have a look right now, I'm sitting at 182 GBE with 1 GBE statue boosted. Very, very ridiculous. Very, very good. What's going on, Johnny Das and PK? Maybe that's a good point, PK. I think the 5-year anniversary is March, so that would be a great conspiracy theory to say that maybe Warships drops on the 5-year anniversary. Someone do some research, see when the anniversary actually is. That would be pretty awesome if it did come. That you just blew my mind, PK. Absolutely just blew my mind. Yeah, we gotta upgrade that graphic. Infamous 9 just restarted. I think are they already on there? Let's see here. Infamous 9. Yeah, they're not on there. We're gonna have to update the diagram. We're gonna have to get all of those Zukas back on my cupboard. What are we at here? We are at 8 minutes, and so far sounds like I don't have to make any audio updates. Things are looking good, sounding good. Let's just get rid of this ridiculous NPC. What are we at for time of... Or let's get that countdown. Let's see. You know what? The trader is doing pretty well. I don't really have a use for trading between these things. As you can see, wherever my... there we go. My weapon lab. There's no SM weapon lab. A little bit of a weird trivia there. I've got 580 points or parts or more, so don't really care about that. But I do like that they're offering the ability to buy those things with iron, because we're not going to have any use for iron right now. Look at that. Well done. 26th of March, 2013. Wow. We're coming up on 6 years then? That doesn't make sense. Are you sure it's 2013, not 14? That sounds... Yeah. There we go. That makes more sense. So, Boom Beach has been, I mean, think about it. Getting 5 years out of a single game that is free is pretty darn fantastic. So, I know we are, what do we got here? Oh, never mind. We got, I know we are fairly critical of Boom Beach, but it's pretty awesome the fact that we got this much time out of the game. Tom's Enzo. What's going on, Enzo? I don't speak that language. We're going to try our best to keep the chat to English. In my YouTube comments, please do use whatever language you would like to use. But in the live streams, please keep it to English, because I can't paste it all into Google Translate. And then I don't know if you're saying hi or if you're swearing at me. I just assume you're swearing at me because I probably did something wrong or screwed up. SOG in the house. And if I'm chatting... ahead of what you guys are actually seeing, please do let me know as well. That gets a little bit awkward. I don't know if I should chat when... Yeah, you get the ideas. So we got people coming in. I'm not an officer right now because I just, as you can see here, left the task force, and I can't tell people to let people in. Little bit awkward. You know, I think you're saying no entiendo tu inglés. Ha, yeah, I don't understand English either, but actually, I guess I don't understand Spanish. Yo hablo no español. I think I don't even have to say yo there, but I don't know. I see that. we'll have a look. Let's have a look and check out Magician King statues while we wait here as I bump my microphone. I like it. We've got, is that 6, 3, 1? I like it. I like it. That's a perfect account. That is exactly who you hope joins your task force. I like to change my boats up to Zukas just so that people go, oh, maybe he knows what he's doing. But that's like my smallest little complaint you could ever. I also like to change my boats to have tanks in them, because then people think that you are. What troops am I going to run first? My thinking is I'm just going to use banks. Let's just check. I can't quite remember what the boost is. It doesn't really matter, obviously, because we're just going to artillery down the first 10 stages or so. So yeah, we're going to just try to burn as many stages as quickly as we can. Like I said, if you're just joining us, going to try to keep this to an hour. 1 hour. Going to try, by an hour I mean an hour of actually attacking. I'm hoping to get this down to about an hour. This is not going to be one of those live streams where the person goes all the way to the diamond statue or the gold statue, unless that can be done in an hour, of course. Michael Gunderson has graced us with his presence. Guy, his always positive commenter in the YouTubes. Welcome aboard, Michael Gunderson. Johnny Daz, you have not said, I think it's you that always says hello from Houston. Maybe that's someone else. The thing is, it depends what you mean by easy mega crab. It depends. I mean, easy for an individual, but the leaderboard is probably going to be crazy for this. I don't even want to consider what this leaderboard is going to be, because people, I mean, if you're going at like 200 stages deep, that's a lot of attacks. Say 3 minutes per attack, 200 attacks. That's like 10 hours of attacking. Absolutely insane. So whoever wins this Mega Crab is the most dedicated mofo in the history of mofo. I'm pretty sure it is artillery. I think you're right, Shazin61. I will show you my statues. Bad Moon in the house. So we've got 8 GBE, 2 troop damage. I've got no adult beverages tonight. I have not slept in, I want to say, a month and a half. I'm moving across the world in 4.5 days, and it's been busy. And then family, 2 Christmases with 2 different families, my wife's family and my family. So I am burnt out. I had too many adult beverages last night at the World Junior Hockey game. So tonight it's all about the most adult beverage of all, and that is glasses of water. Damo. If they would, some sort of YouTuber tournament when they announce warships, I'm in. I mean, it all depends on life, but if I happen to be in France, it's just a quick little jump from France to what country am I trying to say? Norway. There we go. Norway? Finland? I don't even know. Finland, sorry. Just brain off at the moment. What's going on? Joe Loduke and Damo. The Willingdon. Norm Life HD. 7 damage, 2 health, 1 GBE. That sounds fantastic. Like I said, I just can't dedicate. I don't have enough powder, or I just don't have a spare account to dedicate to stuff. So my accounts are all about doing operation attacks, not about crab. JJJYYZ. I'm pretty sure he or she won Canada Mega Crab last month. I think, could be wrong. We've got some good attackers in the house, and if at any point you see me doing something stupid, please do comment. Whether that means I need to buy some raw crystals, or change my troops, or explain something about the Mega Crab, please do let me know. We've got 12 Blaker in the house. Is that Blaker that was in T9 way back when? If so, you got to get back in here, man. We miss your mad skills. 3, 2, 1, 0. The New Year Crab. Now, not called Anniversary. That's kind of interesting. So this does match up with what we saw in the sneak peeks. Let's just get into it. I'm going to just barrage all of the things just so that I can get global #1 just for once in the month. Come on. You see that? We are the first person in the history of the internet to beat this stage. Let's check the leaderboard. Come on, leaderboard. Let's see here. Oh, man. See, people are just too fast. That is too bad. Now, I'm going to fly through these early stages. If you really, really want to see something, please do let me know. I'm a little bit sad that this remote hack is on the early stages. I would love... Remember, like, one of my favorite Mega Crabs was when you could actually hack the core, and that was a lot of fun, and I think they fixed that bug. I think they called it a bug anyways, but I really wish they'd bring that back. One thing I want to show you here is that, oh, never mind, I take it back. I was going to show you how the remote hack does not work on the Taunt Towers, on the Dr.T Lookalikes, but we don't have any for this stage, so I can't do that. Yeah, and so that's one of the things that a lot of people out there have changed their accounts to have 1 GBE, to have 2 GBE. All you really need to do is be able to drop your tanks, basically. Let's just show you how you cannot remote hack these puppies. There's the remote hack. Nothing. No one cares. Like, nothing happens. I mean, actually, I didn't even notice that actually the hack shows up on there, but nothing shoots it. So, I guess it's kind of neat that the hack does show up on there, but waste of time. So, now I want to see if I can walk by it. Okay, we're gonna do one thing. I'm gonna get rid of this taunt tower. We're gonna slow down just for a minute here because I'm very, very curious to see if... Uh-oh. You ridiculous... I'm trying to make it so that my critters do not kill my taunt tower. So I'm going to shock those critters just so that they can get removed by all of the defenses that are around there. And then I want to see if we can actually walk past a shocked taunt tower. Let's do that again. Come on. Just please kill those critters. If you're chatting right now, I will catch up with you in a second. So what I want to do is I want to walk Bullit. Let's put him over here. Let's remote hack that building and see if he... Oh, look at this. He is not running towards the taunt tower. So when I said you cannot hack the taunt towers, I was wrong. Look at this. As soon as that expires, he's going... What is happening right now? I am so confused. I think we broke the taunt... There we go. There we go. So he's running back to the taunt tower. And then if we throw a remote hack on it, he ignores it. So you can sort of remote hack the taunt towers. I don't know if that's going to be useful later on or not, but you can't remote hack them with Everspark. I don't think. I tried this on the dev build and got different results. So I'm very curious to see if Sparky can hack them later on as he gets shot in the face. That's kind of neat, but you cannot shock them. I can tell you that right now. You cannot shock taunt towers. We will check that as well because I did not expect that remote hack to actually stick to that building. Let's have one more quick look before we end up dying. Oh, we don't have any, of course. Of course. Let's just use all of our GBE on this back core and hope. Now, when you're trying to BART down crab stages, you should not have tanks loaded. It's a terrible idea because there's nothing more helpless and useless than when you use all of your GBE and the core's still up and you cannot drop a tank. So, yeah. That's sort of interesting. That taunt tower bit was kind of interesting, but I don't know if we're going to see remote hack ever again on this crab. And if we do, you'll have to try it out for yourself. We're gonna keep tanks loaded because why not? Let's just GBE all of this stuff and hope that we don't have to cry a little bit because that is going to be a thing very, very soon. Yeah, I went down to I think it was 3 GBE and I was still able to hit ops, but it really depends on the tribes, and so switching to 8 GBE has been a lot more fun for me. I now have an 8 GBE, a 6 GBE, and a 5 GBE account. So, you know what? Let's drop our tanks first, and then we'll barrage things as I bump my microphone once again, trying to keep my microphone fairly close, because I tend to put it at the back of my desk, and then I sound absolutely washed out and stupid, so now I'm keeping it somewhat close to my face, and then I'm bumping it as a result. Family, good. Family is good. My kids are not here. My kids are at my parents' house until the 29th, so exciting times. Busy, 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 but with no kids, it's almost tolerable. Took my wife out for dinner last night, which was fantastic, and then I went to the hockey game with my buddies, and she came home and did her stuff. So just a trying to get a balance of life and holidays and all of that good stuff. See, this is what I say, running out of GBE. Not a great idea. Let's get all sorts of these puppies out. I don't know, I've said puppies like 6 times in the last 5 minutes, not really sure why. So stage 8 is the one that maybe you can't BART down if you drop your troops first. Energy. Oh, thank you very much, Johnny Das. That's a great point. There is no reason for me to have Taunt out. I don't know. Well, I think. Oh, that's why. I just soloed Sliding Block in a tanker task force, just for something fun to do. So let's get Energy Drink out. Sliding Block with tanks. I do not recommend. Zookas are far better, but tanks can work. Now we're back to the non-round base, and we're just gonna BART all of the things. I have a really hard time balancing barrage and artillery typically. We actually did a not bad job on that one. It seems like we're going a map or 2 without taunt towers. I'm very curious once we hit the later stages. I kind of assume they're just easing us into it, and then it's going to be all taunt towers all the time. I have not. Happy New Year to you too, Welder RDT. Is that Reddit Welder? Nonetheless, by the way, there is a card. If you click on the eye in the top right corner, you can vote on the card as to what your favorite New Year's thing is. Mine is E, all of the above, or D, all of the above, or whatever it might be. For those of you, I think Joe Tan is asking where I'm from. I think I am currently on the west coast of Canada. This account was set up in New Zealand, and then I am moving to what is that place called? France in 4.5 days. So if you parle le français, please say hello. And I can't speak French, so yes, I'm moving to a country where I don't speak the primary language, which is going to be interesting to say the very least. It'll be fun though. I think it's going to be an experience. It's going to be an adventure, and we're going to go do some stuff, and I think it'll be a good time. Thank you very much, Mr. Alpha Pimp. I assume Alpha Pimp is a guy. I don't know many females who would call themselves Pimp. Is there like a female version of Pimpette? Anyways, let's go. In we go. Should be. Look how wide that firing line is of tanks. That's kind of cool, actually. Down goes stage 10. VA, aka Devil, in the house, telling us something exciting. Let's just check out what the resources are at. Already, the gold is going to be so... We're going to have more gold this crab than we know what to do with. So let's see. Man, Pile Driver's already pushing. Pile Driver tends to come in the top 5 in New Zealand. I would say number 1, but I don't pay enough attention. So the fact that he's already pushing is sort of interesting. Not using a pacer account. If you don't know what a pacer account is, I feel like this is the worst crab for pacer accounts, by the way. So typically people who push the leaderboards have what they call a pacer account, where they'll use one account to do like practices and learn and figure out some strategies and stuff like that. But with this crab, you could be going 200 stages deep or something ridiculous like that. So I don't know if pacer accounts are going to be a thing on this crab, or maybe people are just going to be pacing from now until their actual crab drops. Alpha Pimp is going to say he will... I was going to say, you're going to probably say you'll try anything once. I was going to go for the bisexual joke, where you say, buy me something and I get sexual, but maybe you weren't making a joke. Either way, let's carry on before we get the adult content police involved. Yo, Joe Bakewell. I feel like somewhere in your history, someone was a baker, or something. Every time I see a name like that, it makes me curious about if that's your true name, and like your family was a bunch of bakers like 20 years or 200 years ago, or anyways, I'm rambling because we're trying to get this stage down as fast as we possibly can. Oh, good point. That's a great question. Oh, this is the last stage for the mini shock though, and then it's going to be gone. So I'm sorry, Johnny Das. You had to let me know a little bit sooner. What happened if you online date in Boom Beach? You will be better at Zookas. It depends. Maybe your girlfriend likes tanks, so you try to impress her with tanks. I don't know. We're gonna try to tiny shock what's his face here, assuming we can find what's his face. There we go. So we're gonna drop all of our tanks over here, and then we're gonna try and tiny shock those things. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I kind of doubt that it will. Bullit should get into range right about now, somewhere in that neighborhood. My favorite GBE ability is the tiny shock, by the way. Look at this. Look how they're all running over here. See that? They're all ignoring all of the things and coming directly for the taunt towers. So tiny shock, I think, is a bust for when it comes to the taunt towers. You can't shock these things. They're just always working, always happening. So let's keep pushing forward. My channel is not so much known for its dating advice. I can't really help you on that one, but I wish you all the best, Mr. or Mrs. YouTube Emotionless. What level tanks? These are max tanks. This account is completely maxed. We are max, 8 GBE, 2 troop damage, and of course all of the extra boosts from the tribes. I'm liking this though. We're cruising through, no troop health, so tanks are not super beefy, but that extra 50% we're getting from tribes is definitely helping. Let's get rid of you. We'll drop you over here, and then we'll just do a nice firing squad across the front. And I don't think we've lost any troops yet. If we have, I just haven't paid any attention to it. So let's get rid of you, Mr. Taunt Tower, before you pull my troops in. And then I'm just going to keep dropping all sorts of critters out here. Cryo bombs on the ground. I'd really like to see speed serum on the ground, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. But at least we get cryo bombs. Those are always helpful, especially for low levels who do not have the ability to drill critters. Yes, the taunt towers blow up and do 400 damage. Doesn't matter what the defensive building statue is doing, they do 400 damage. If you missed my taunt tower full deal today, then shame on you. But yeah, there's much detail about the taunt towers in that video I made today, and one of them is wrong, and I already corrected that at the beginning. So if you're just joining us, taunt towers do damage. They actually shoot your troops, but I forgot about smoke, and it just I had a brain fart. So they do not see through smoke. They are not CMOs. They are taunt towers. So a little bit of a doughy moment for me there. Let's get this shock out. We'll tiny shock the machine gun. Yep, Zuka Master on point. Yeah, you forgot about the T, not a P. Anyways, there you go. There you go. What's going on, Brendan Potts? What's up with me? I'm just busy. Swamped. Busy. And we are now at minute 13 of the crab. We are trying to average a stage per minute. I don't know if that's actually possible. Actually, I know that's not possible. But we're just trying to get as many stages as we possibly can in a very short amount of time. Let's get rid of you, and you, and you. Now, one of the things you need to be aware of with those taunt towers is they will kill all of your critters. So you need to be a little bit mindful about what order you release them in. And this is a tough stage 14. For those low levels, typically low levels can get to like stage 14, 15 without really even thinking. This is a pretty tough stage 14 compared. Like, we've got lots of shock mines, we've got taunt towers, we've got shock launchers. So this is going to be, maybe the stages for the low levels are going to be tough. I don't know. We're going to find out soon enough. Let's find these right here, and we're going to just use all sorts of GBE on these shields because I am not in the mood for anything but destroying stages of the Mega Crab. So we're going to drop all sorts of critters back there. We're going to shock all sorts of things here, and hopefully our critters can just destroy everything from behind, just like... I can't make that comment. That would not be appropriate. Let's go. Come on. Critters taking down the stages as our tanks are stuck in the shock mines back there. Come on, dudes. Come on, critters. Yes. Depending on where you are, if you are in New Zealand, you have crab. If you're in Western Canada, you don't have crab for another 21 hours. So, they don't clear mines? I will have to check that out. We will check that out. Very good. Johnny Daz on point. I am liking this. Let's get rid of that. Let's see what we're doing for the stages. Tiger Hunslow. I don't recognize that name. One of the things, I'm going to check. New Zealand in the past has had these names, like every single person seems like their account is named after like their first name. There's like a Steve and a Roger and a Tim, and we'll check back on that because I got a really big kick out of it last time. We're going to do a tiny shock there, and there, and we're going to release all of our critters back there. Gonna blow this up before our critters all run towards it, and maybe that will be enough to get those back shields down so I don't have to walk all the way back there because I am lazy and don't want to walk. Let's just see critters doing work. Why are these critters not out yet back here? And then we'll just pound away at the shield and hopefully those back critters. Let's just drop all sorts of more. That looks kind of neat actually. They've got some sort of ant infestation or something like that. Yeah, Johnny, we're going to try it out. We are going to try it out. We shall figure out some more details. Johnny is, for those of you who are not reading chat, maybe just following along in the video, Johnny is saying that they're not clearing mines. So let's just check this out. We've got 2 mines next to it. Now this does 400 damage. Look at that. Oh, it did clear mines. Come on. There we go. So its radius, I think I said it was 6 tiles, I think, and it did clear the mines, did do a bit of damage to the buildings around it. So that's to be expected. That's to be expected. Let's get all of those down. We will drop... Oh, we got Cryo Bomb. Perfect. I'm using a barrage to get rid of mines, and we have the Cryo Bomb. So not exactly an ideal way to do things, but we shall... I am playing on a phone. Mr. Jotan, I play on an iPhone XS Max. I have always played on a phone. I've played on a tablet here and there, but I feel comfortable playing with my thumbs, so playing with fingers is just kind of weird. I mean, it's awesome for those tough shocks. Like, you can hit the Javanese shock every single time if you have a tablet, but I've just always played with my phone, so it gets a little bit, it's a little bit weird playing with tablet for me. But on the contrary, along the same lines, I did just buy a new tablet, a 8-inch Amazon Fire HD for like $30 when it was on sale. You have to do a bunch of trickery to get the Boom Beach to work, but for $30 or $40 or whatever it was, it's pretty darn fantastic. Let's keep going. Trying to burn through as many stages as we can in an hour's time. That is today's theme. Boom Beach, 5 years old, is crazy. Let's go 1, 2. We're going to drop some critters right in the middle, hoping that all of these things blow up. And then we're going to drop critters in the middle and hopefully blow up. It's kind of strange how most of them went north as opposed to south. There we go. All of them down. Now, that was a waste of GBE, really, because if you're using Bullit and or tanks and or Scorchers, you don't need to worry about them so much, especially in this sort of scenario. Just let them blow up, and they're not going to do much to you. Now, as per usual, there are no grapplers in Mega Crab that I have seen. I feel like they need to bring grapplers in because it would totally change the meta. Maybe you disagree and you would hate life if they brought in grapplers, but it'd be kind of neat, it'd be kind of nice to see grapplers in one Mega Crab just so that everything isn't all Bullit all the time. But again, that's just personal preference. I feel it'd be kind of neat, but maybe you love using Bullit and tanks or Scorchers or Grenadiers or whatever you use with them. Let me know in the comments. Tom, who's Tom? Are you talking to me? Funny story, my name is not Tom. So I'm guessing maybe you're calling Zedmont Tom's. So I started an account named Zedmont, and then I started another account called Tom's, and then another account called Tmoz, just moving the letters around randomly. I don't have all combinations, but I do have a whole bunch of them. Yeah, let's use A's. Let's use Alzuka. I agree. I think that would be a much faster way to get this accomplished. So after this stage, we will switch to Alzuka. That's a great idea. Now, someone on my channel today was asking if Taunt Towers somehow help your troops stay underneath smoke. I tried with tanks, and you cannot get tanks underneath one smoke. It seems like taunt towers do help them stay underneath smoke a little bit, but not enough where you can use one smoke for tanks or anything like that. So you're still going to have to smoke just like you did before. You can use them as flares, obviously, and you can tiny shock them, which is a whole new revelation today. 92 people liking. Nice. Welcome aboard, 92 people. Say hello in chat. Don't be shy. Say hello. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Give suggestions. If you want to see a different troop, like, who was that? That was SOG saying we should try some Zookas. I don't actually have a Zooka loadout. We're going to load this one, and we'll switch it to be Zookas, because that was just for an event. I think it's in the cards, actually. I took down a base, one base with each of the troops. All medics being the easiest one. It was much harder before, or much harder before heroes came in, but with heroes, obviously, things get a little bit easier. Let's get rockin' and rollin'. Moving to Zookas. Now, squishy troops, as Drew liked to call them, which I really like that term, you're going to have to be much more careful around the taunt towers. Now, we have gained 6 powder in 19 stages. Not bad. We're going to get Brick. Where are you, Brick? We're going to get Brick and battle orders, and we're going to just see how far we can go before we fail. Ooh, that was not what I wanted. Actually, no, we have the cryo bomb. Okay, good. Cryo bomb will definitely help us. Now, as I said in my other videos, you have to be walking towards a flare, or you're going to have a very, very bad time with the taunt towers. Ooh, we're going to have to use some GBE here. We're going to get right back here. I have no idea what this shield is. I should have checked clearly, but we're just going to walk back here and hope for the best, and yeah, it's going to be interesting. At least we still have 144 GBE. That is definitely a bonus. Now, I did not check the range of that taunt tower, so we're going to have to do a bit of droppery like so. Typically, I would have like, oh, we got a new boost. Oh no, we got a new boost. This is the worst possible time for me to be using Zookas, because it looks like we've just got a new troop speed boost, and I think we're going to hit a bunch of mines. Oh man, just to make things as interesting as humanly possible, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, and we're going to drop a med kit back here. Whew, things are getting interesting for sure. Now I'm going to drop critters here, and a shock here, and a shock here, and a shock here. What the heck? Let's just burn absolutely everything down, and hopefully Brick does not die, and maybe, just maybe, we can burn down this core. That was not good. That was not well planned at all. You should probably check the shield's health. You should probably check the boosts before you attack. Yeah, that was interesting to say the least. It's a good time though. Wow, that was fun. Yes, smoking Zookas at double speed. No, we just changed. Okay, so we've got a new boost, cryo bomb and tank life leech. So on the plus side, our Zookas are going to slow down. That's a lot of life leech. I'm tempted to use tanks, but you know what we're going to do? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do it the exact same thing, but instead of smoking Zookas, we're going to smoke tanks. I'm going to smoke tanks just for one, because I love smoking tanks. They are so let's just check the health on the shield first. Actually going to scout 900,000. We should be able to burn that. Ooh, look at that area back there. That is just, hello! Let's burn this down. Hey, Lakver Singh, you keep commenting about joining your task force, Marvel Boomers, but you're not giving any information about what level task force it is, what operations you're doing, how many people you're in it. So please, 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 if you're going to recruit on my channel, please do give information about what operations your task force is doing, and things like that. Because if you're just throwing out random task force join requests, I need information, man. I'm not going to join a task force that I don't know what operation you're doing or anything like that. So I can guarantee almost guarantee that you will attract more people. Uh-oh, goodbye, Brick. Goodbye, Brick. Goodbye, Brick. Let's get all of our Zookas, or not all of our tanks back to there, I should say. So, not something that I recommend doing. I forgot how slow tanks are. And I did not check for tank towers. Someone just... Is that George? George, your money looks like it's worth like $4 bajillion. So, thank you very much for the beer. I don't know how many... Is that... Thank you, George. I'm trying to attack here. I'll get back to that in 1 second. And then... I will say thank you in the proper fashion. Let's go. We're going to shock some things. I really, really wish I had Brick alive right now, but I think our tanks should be able to life leech, and I think hopefully we can make up all of the health we're losing. I lost a lot of tanks on that walk. I gotta say, that was not a good walk whatsoever, but at least we are at the core and we have some tanks left, and we're gonna watch. Now the beautiful thing about these boosts that we're getting here is that you don't actually have to boost them, because one of my last crab streams I managed to get the diamond crab statue, but I did not boost the tank life leech, and I felt like an absolute idiot afterwards. And someone even asked in the middle of the stream, hey, did you boost that tribe? And I was like, of course I did. What am I, stupid? But it turns out, yes I am. Yeah, the taunt towers are, you can, if you're very careful, you can use the taunt towers to get Bullit to go one direction, or to get your tanks to go a different direction, or to get your Scorchers, or whatever it might be. Let's just throw a, I want to throw a barrage on all of this stuff over here, just for interesting sake. Come on, look at all of those taunt towers. Did not get all of them to explode though, sadly. That's a little bit unfortunate. Oh, that's all. It's all good. Thank you very much, George. I appreciate any penny that people throw towards me. I mean, everyone has things in their life that they like, whether it's rent or your favorite coffee or whatever it is. The fact that you threw it at me, I greatly, greatly appreciate it. It means a lot. Let's get back there. We're gonna smoke tanks one more time, just like is that Daft Punk that sings that song? Oh man, I was going to use the, what is that stuff called? I was going to use the cryo bomb. We don't have the cryo bombs anymore, so we're going to have to mix it up. Basically, the reason why I'm smoking tanks one more time is because that last attempt to smoke tanks went terribly poorly. So we're going to try to get underneath here. Uh-oh. And then we're going to walk all the way back to there. And then hopefully, Brick will come along underneath that smoke, and hopefully it won't be so terrible this time, because that last attempt we lost far too many tanks. I just love getting the smoke placement. Like, look at those. That's not a good one. That's not a good example, but I just love getting the smoke gaps absolutely perfect. If you guys enjoy that as well, please do let me know, because I get a couple little bits of, there's a couple things that in Boom Beach that I enjoy doing that I get too much pleasure out of. Maybe pleasure isn't the right word, but I get too much enjoyment out of it. I probably shouldn't, but smoke spacing is one of them. It doesn't make any sense, but I enjoy it. So let's get battle orders, and what is that stuff called? Speed serum. I will get rid of the tanks here in a second. I just wanted to smoke them one more time after that last one went so poorly. Smoking tanks is a great way to attack the crab. Convert some gold. Johnny Das, you are on point. Let's make Johnny Das into a moderator, because he is doing some very good things. Big fan. Johnny Das, you have now the power to ban people. Hopefully, we already had someone pull some ignorant racist BS, but hopefully all of that is behind us. Gold storage. Gold is going to be in so much abundance this crab. Yes, I said abundance. Let's have a look at stage 22, see where we're going. Hot pots in the house. I think that's our first time we've seen a hot pot. You know what? I'm going to switch to Bullit, and we're just going to keep smoking tanks. This stage is not one that I want to trifle with. Yes, I said trifle as well. Trying to pull out the whole vocab. I know at least 6 words. So let's just ignore those shields. We're going to drop over here, and I think we are actually safe once we get away from that taunt tower. Let's drop another smoke over here, gapping our smokes a little bit because you can do that with some tanky tanks. And now I'm gonna get right back into here, and then we're gonna walk straight forward. I don't know the paths on these maps at all, but we're just gonna make it up as we go along and hopefully get there in one piece or so. Now obviously we need to be very careful that we don't let our flares expire, because bad things would happen. And then we should be okay, I think. Now I shouldn't do this, but I just want to get these dudes walking because this is driving me nuts. I hate waiting for tanks because they're too slow for my liking. So we're just going to drop them like so and get them moving. That is not how you should be using your speed serum, but it speeds things up. If you're doing a live stream, maybe you should use speed serum that way because it gets your troops rocking and gets them way out much faster. I really hope that we get some sort of speed boost for tanks. Obviously we already had 100% speed boost when I tried to smoke Zookas and it went alright, but with tanks we're doing okay. I will switch back to not tanks soon enough, but with, I think we still have the what is that called, life leech, I think. Let's get some of these out. We're gonna try to pick up some GBE here. I think these critters should spread out and get at least, oh, come on, picked up a little bit of GBE there. I wanted to make sure I had extra GBE for a what is that called, energy drink. Nothing worse than watching Bullit die. Now, for those of you who aren't aware, Bullit does shoot faster when he has low health, so there's kind of to your advantage to let him get as far into the red as you feel comfortable. Let him get into the red, he does more damage because he shoots faster, and then your energy drink, obviously, yeah, you get the idea. Let's go. Come on, Bullit. Dude, here we go. He should last. We're gonna hit energy drink just to get him hitting that max power. We'll use a speed serum. Dun, dun, dun. Do I have sound on? I don't. The move is, first of all, everyone says the move to Paris. I am not moving to Paris. I'm moving to a tiny little town in southern France, a town of 2,400 people. But yes, moving to France. That is in 4 days, 4.5 days. The house is almost empty. We are renting our house out to some strangers, which will be interesting. Oh, we've got our first CMO spotting. Can I burn that with Zookas? Can I burn that with Zookas? You know what? Let's try it. What's the worst that could happen? Actually, I already know the worst that could happen. But I forgot to change this loadout. Let's get Zookas loaded. We only have 2 troop damage, but we do have the tribes, and we do have 2 troop damage boosted. For those of you who are just joining us, thanks for joining us. Please do hit me up in the comments if you have any questions whatsoever. I guess in the chat is actually what I meant to say. But this account has 8 GBE statues and 2 troop damage statues. We are going to tickle the crab to death. Basically, my troops are just like spraying garlic butter on it. If that doesn't, that sounds kind of like an innuendo or something. Let's just get this going. Quick hi, what's going on, Damon? Damon coming in. I managed to rickroll Damon today. I think that's the right Damon anyways. So, haha, I got you. Let's get this out. I think we can hit both of those at the same time. Yes, we can. And then let's drop our troops over into here. Now, typically I would not use a flare to drop my troops, but we need to make sure that our Zookas all stay where we want them to be. And then we're going to walk up to here before they start walking towards the taunt tower. We're going to drop Brick. Uh-oh, Brick is dead. Rip Brick. I definitely did not space that very well. So really could have used Brick for this attack, and I hope I don't screw this up now that we've just changed everything about this. Let's get back into this corner. I only have 2 GBE boosted, so although we have 8 GBE statues, we only have 2 boosted. So this could be a problem as the CMO completely rips off all of our troops. So no Brick. This is going to be a bit of a problem. But thankfully, we have this right here. We're going to throw a critter there, shock there, and shock there. And we're just going to try our best to just burn a huge hole back in here before we need to reshock. That's my plan here. If that's the best plan, I don't know, but we should have one more shock before that rocket launcher melts our face. And Zuka action from the back corner, from the back section, as they say. Yeah, Mega Crab, time zone dependent, obviously. This is New Zealand Mega Crab. Let's see what we've got here. 6 million gold again, 1 rocket launcher. We could BART that rocket launcher down. There's a lot of... There's not all that many mines, but there are enough mines that it would be a problem. So I'm going to switch back to tanks for 1. Let's just switch back to tanks for the 1 attack. I think we still have Life Leech. Yes, we do. Life Leech. Nope, we don't want Brick. You do not want Brick with tanks. Any other hero is fine. Obviously, Bullit with the stuff is the best option. Let's go like so. And then we're going to go like this, and we're just going to bring all of our tanks over to this side. Dropping the smoke on there. Dropping that on there. Come on, critters. Do us a solid. Critters, hopefully blowing up some things, distracting some of the shock launchers. Again, is this the best way to do it? Probably not. But I tend to not do things the best way because I don't plan or scout or anything else for that matter. Let's see if we can shock all of that stuff. Turns out no, we can't because I missed. Actually, I think it was more than 7 times. But thanks, Johnny. Glad you enjoy. Sometimes, once in a blue moon, I'll pull an attack that actually makes me smile, and usually it's on the Mega Crab when someone suggests a troop. So if you're sitting there lurking in the chat, please do come join us. Give me a hit that you want to see, whether it's Zukas or rifles or warriors. We're getting a little bit deep into the crab for warriors, but there's usually a suggestion in the crowd that turns out to be funny and or awesome. We are now at the 37-minute mark, and we are only on stage 24. So the last 11 stages or so have taken much more time than I would have liked. But let's get some speed serum out. Now, throwing speed serum like I just did is not how you want to use speed serum. But again, this is just trying to speed things up for the YouTubes, not necessarily the best way to do things. Sometimes you just got to do it a fun way, not the best way. Now, with Speed Serum, obviously, you have to be a little bit careful because the buildings that you hit with Speed Serum also get the speed boost, and you do not want CMOs with speed boost because bad things will happen. Let's check around behind the core. So we are pretty good. We've got nothing but 2 taunt towers that are far from everything. Let's throw a barrage over in here, just trying to get rid of shock mines. Oh, we're about to lose Bullit. I'll be very amazed if we can save Bullit on this one. Oh, looks like maybe we can. Oh, no, we just wasted GBE. I knew I shouldn't have done that, but sometimes you do stupid things when you know you shouldn't. Let's get rid... we might actually fail, because the shock launchers are far enough away that we should be okay. Let's just keep throwing GBE on that boom cannon, and hopefully maybe we can take this down. It's going to be a lot closer than I would have liked, to be completely honest, but I think we should be mostly okay. Our tanks are spread wide enough that we should be able to get this down. Fairly close, really, though. I agree. Boom Speed Serum is the best. That sound, I don't have the sound turned on at the moment, but that sound, actually, you know what? Let's do that right now. I'm going to turn the sound on my side. Hopefully you guys can't hear it coming through the microphone. That's why I don't have it on. Let's go to here. Because that Speed Serum is so good. I love that sound bite. And if you've never used... oh, Grenadier. Grenadier's perfect. Okay, so we're going to switch this up a little bit. Stage 25 is bringing us... I think it's a Grenadier speed boost. And I love Grenadiers. So we're going to get some Grenadiers into the mix here. I gotta sneeze. Hopefully I do not blow up your eardrums. Maybe if you're wearing headphones, you want to pull them out of your ears, because... Oh, it's coming. Yes, if Dr. T is pulling your troops, a flare will always override what's happening. It's not a big deal. Flares and or flags are the safest way to avoid them. They're very predictable once you get used to them. The only time... Uh-oh, here comes the sneeze. Come on. Oh, this is frustrating. We're going to drop what's-his-face here. Hopefully. Oh, come on. Most frustrating moment in the history of moments. There we go. What was I just saying? Something about something. Let's get a shock out. Whoa, look how fast those... This is going to be awesome. Speed serum and extra speed boost grenadiers. This is going to be insane. Look at how fast they're throwing. Look at their little hands. Let's get Bullit back to being alive. I need to come back over into here. Let's throw some critters out. I don't even know what is happening right now, but hopefully let's get another speed serum. Oh, we got a laser back there somewhere. So much happening at one time. Not a good idea. This is ridiculous, and I have no idea what is happening right now. Let's get another speed serum over here and a med kit, because man, that sneeze is still just at the very tip of my nose and it's driving me absolutely crazy. I don't even know where Bullit is. This is not how you attack Mega Crab at all. This is not good at all, but Grenadiers doing okay, I suppose. Let's get back over here. Let's just pull back, and then hopefully I can get Bullit over into here, just trying to short circuit and speed things up a little bit, trying to get Bullit out front before all of my Grenadiers die. Let's throw a smoke right there. Smoke right there. Managed to save a couple Grens. Barely. I just wanted to get Bullit out front. That's it. That's all. I'm hoping that we can somehow manage to pull this off. I don't have a lot of faith that we're going to actually pull off this attack, but it's worth a shot. Come on, Grenadiers. That was ridiculous. Grenadiers on speed plus the whatever that's called. That was crazy. Let's get a barrage back here. Trying to get extra GBE is all we're after at this point. That was crazy. I'm about to... How can we get this down? I need to get rid of this rocket launcher, perhaps? And then maybe, just maybe, I can barrage the artillery this one, because, yeah. If we can pull out a win out of this, I'm going to be kind of amazed, because that was absolutely silly and ridiculous. I don't know. I don't know. What's going on? Bad Moon? Long time no see. Bad Moon is a bad mamma jamma. Medics right now, I don't feel like medics would be all that useful, just because the Grenadiers are running around so willy-nilly, but we'll try them. I'm not opposed to it. That was absolute... I can't believe I managed to pull out a win on that, because that one smoke that was like right in here saved that entire attack. That was so much happening at one time. We have not failed yet though. Stage 25, no fails, kind of to be expected really. But we've come close a couple times. Let's see what stage 26 has to offer. I think that said remote hack. Yeah, remote hack, nice. Remote hack will be Ron Pena from Houston. We've been waiting on you, my friend. I actually made a comment at the very beginning that I thought someone else was Ron Pena, but I got it wrong. Let's get... So someone wanted some medics. Let's get some medics involved here. This is going to be silly, crazy. Hopefully we can... Let's get 90% off for Mega Crab. I really hope they align the time zones right so that everyone gets it for the entirety of the crab. Can you see that in the... in here somewhere? Does it show when that's happening? No countdown. That's a little bit unfortunate. But maybe they can put a countdown in there. Maybe Rick doesn't know to put it in there or something. I don't know. Because usually there's a countdown here somewhere, isn't there? Nonetheless. Oh no, it's right there, I think. This thing, right here. There's no... Oh, there's nothing in there. Just that little drawing. Okay, let's go. Stage 26. Stage 26. Yeah, Admiral, I don't know if that was a glitch or not, but we're going to give it a shot. This is going to be... all of this stuff in here is going to be crazy. Maybe, just maybe, we just do a barrage to start with and then hope for the best. I don't really know how to go about this. I think we're going to hack you and hack you just to get those couple of Doom Cannons out of the way. We've got more GBE that I know what to do with, so I think that's probably a good way to go. Maybe a bit of a waste, but no, we'll just let Bullit wander around aimlessly. Bullit should be able to drop all sorts of these now that he's just like running around like a crazy person. And then once all of that, let's see what else can we hack. We're gonna get rid of that shock launcher and that shock launcher. Probably using way too many of these, but that's okay too. Hopefully Bullit comes backwards. Perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping was gonna happen. And now we can drop our tanks over here. And then we'll drop all of our other stuff and maybe some critters. And man, are these grenadiers fast. This is insane. We're going to come over here. We're going to use an energy drink. I am just trying to talk my way through it because this is absolutely silliness. You've got to be so careful with these grenadiers because Bullit just loses. Oh, why are you shooting over there? Ridiculous rocket launchers. Yeah, this is going to be a good time. Let's get Bullit over into here. Come on, Bullit. Come back. Come back, Bullit. Should I be going for the shields? Probably. I don't even know where the shields are right now. I don't even know what day it is. Let's get a shock over in here. Come on. I need a... Oh, I need an energy drink so badly right now. He's dead. Okay, so we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. We've got Johnny Pena here from Houston. He can actually tell them himself directly. Oh, no. Come on. Come on. Medkit, 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 medkit. We might, maybe. No, I think we're done for. I think we're done for. Unless we can maybe get into this back corner away from stuff. Let's get... I think we're done. I think we are very done. Unless... our grenadiers maybe can like get back over into here quickly. I think we're done though. We've got a little hidey hole and they're throwing very quickly, but I think we have managed to fail for the first time. Unless I can somehow get that back shield down. Or get this... Yeah, we're done. I think we've got our first fail. I mean, they're throwing as fast as they can. Yeah, the HQ hack has been fixed for a long time, but I should have tried it. I probably should have tried it, or I should have tried to hack the shield gens. You also can't hack shield gens. We might pull... You know what? I see some movement. There's some motion in the ocean happening there. We could go all the... Maybe. I think we got this. I'm going to throw an artillery back here on this shock launcher. Why I didn't put it on the core, I don't really know. But I'd like to move a little bit closer, and if that shock launcher goes down, I could maybe move a little bit closer. I'm also a little bit nervous to move because all of these rocket launchers. But if that shock launcher goes down, I could maybe move close. This is going to... Oh, there we go. Oh, I don't have enough GBE to move, though, is the problem. Oh. It's going to be so close. I think we're going to fail, though. It's so close. But at least we can try the remote hack, maybe. Let's just give it... Come on, please go down. We're not going to get it. Let's throw a smoke on the headquarters just to help them aim for it, maybe. That was pretty close considering how terrible of an attack that was. Let's have a look and see what we can do here. 40,000, there's our first fail. Let's have a look. I want to see, first of all, if we can remote hack the microwaver. Looks like we can. It's not doing a heck of a lot, though, obviously. Next of all, let's see if we can remote hack that HQ. No. Nope. I forgot. We already tried that on an earlier stage. So not going to do a lot of good. Now the other thing is you can remote hack the taunt boxes. Look at that. Now nothing will actually shoot at them, but you can walk your... Oh, it did... What the... Last time we hacked it, nothing... Oh, man. See, you can remote hack the taunt towers. And while they're hacked, you can walk your troops by them. No problem at all. So, I said previously that you cannot remote hack those. You can remote hack the taunt towers. Kind of neat, kind of interesting. They're basically considered a prototype. That's what it comes down to. Let's get a shock out so that our critters can do some work. What's going on, Dean Biggs? We have a total of 10 minutes remaining, and then I'm going to bed because I got 4 bajillion things to do tomorrow, and I need to take some gravel and just sleep. I think I tore my rotator cuff, and so sleeping is not something that's going terribly well right now, and holidays and in-laws and things like that. So I think I'm tempted to put another Scorcher out, but I don't think that's a good idea. There's a lot of taunt towers there. I'm kind of... No, I was kind of tempted to go heavy Zuka, but we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. I'm just going to... I just need to make sure that I stay... I'm just going to Bart those out too. Forget it. Okay, so we're going to Bart these out right here, hoping that I do enough damage to actually destroy them. That's the key issue, obviously. And then we're going to hack this one. And I just hacked something randomly and missed. So that's super awesome when that happens. When you zoom and don't... Oh, that was terrible. Okay, so same thing as last time. We're going to drop what's-his-face over here. Then we're going to drop a smoke right about here. And we're going to drop all of our tanks over here. And hopefully, we can get all of this stuff done. Bullet's going to walk out front, which is not a bad thing. We're going to get this out here. Where's our medics? Our medics are right there. And now we're into the good stuff. We are... Where? Oh, Bullet's dead. Awesome. Super. That's great. It's exactly what I was hoping to have happen. Okay, so our tanks are not life leeching. Our critters are dying. And that is not... Grenadiers are just too much to handle right now. They are moving so ridiculously quickly that it's a problem. So... And all of our critters are dying. This isn't something that's going to take some practice and getting used to. And I am not the guy, apparently, because I am having a rough go of it. But nonetheless, let's get rid of some things with some troops. Do I have any grenadiers left? I think I might have a couple. I just threw an artillery on a... What's it called? That's already done. Hopefully my grenadiers remove things that I need. Oh, this is... not going terribly, but thankfully I have medics. Whoever it was that suggested I throw some medics out there is the real MVP right now, because without medics I would be completely SOL. That's right, ship on land. Let's get some medics out, and just maybe I can get back here, throw a smoke to get my stuff running away. Come on, dudes. Let's go. That taunt tower is going to be a problem unless my grenadiers can take it out. Yeah, there we go. Taunt tower, actually, a little bit saved there. We've got a chance once again. Getting so lucky on these attacks. Let's see what we can do. I'd really like to get another little bit of GBE. If I can get 8 more GBE somehow, I could remote hack that shock launcher. Or I suppose I could walk over there, but I don't really want to do that. So let's just throw, a shock, shall we? That could be a way to do it. I don't want to go too close to this thing, though, is the problem. These taunt towers are a thing of beauty. I love taunt towers. I love the scary mortars. All of these things add a nice degree of difficulty that is not here usually. Ship on land, yes. A metric ship ton. There are many ways that I can use dad jokes to avoid swearing or to cover swearing. I am almost finished my second glass of water, which means... Gilligan? Gilligan like Gilligan's Island, like a 3-hour tour. What's going on, Derek Klein? How do you go from Derek Klein to Gilligan? Is Gilligan your in-game name? It's too late, Bad Moon. We already took it down. These speedy grenadiers are a pain. I'm keeping up. Let's see if we've got a Jan and a Captain and a Terry and a Kurt and a Glenn and a Dad. See, Russ 2D. Now I played with a guy named Russ D 3D before, but anyways, Jeff. See all the guys in New Zealand. Anthony, Kyle, Sean. There's just so many first names. It cracks me up every time I look at that leaderboard. You know what? I want to try something different, but I don't know what that different would be because there's so many rocket launchers. I kind of want to try like a Scorcher run or something like that, or you know what? Do we have something tanks? You know what? I'm just gonna smoke tanks back there. Let's do something different. I don't want to do this standard front run stuff. We're gonna run tanks back there, and we're just gonna see how it's gonna go. And let's just do that. Whatever. Hopefully this is not a terrible idea. It probably is. It tends to be when I do silly things like this. But what's the worst thing that could happen? Let's get rid of you, Mr. Shock Launcher. That should basically cover us, I think. Hopefully, maybe, just maybe. Let's get all of our tanks walking. And I don't know why I'm actually smoking the tanks right now. You don't need to smoke them when they're walking towards a flare. I think I was just seeing those taunt towers and getting a little bit nervous. And smoke. And brick. And maybe, just maybe, we can smoke our way back there and do something magical. I would not hold your breath on that whatsoever. Chances are this is going to be an epic fail. And that's okay. Sometimes you gotta try something ridiculous just for the lulz that are involved. Come on, smoke. There we go. Now, what else can we remote hack? I feel like if we remote hack that... Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, my flare ran out. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Speaking of epic fails, that was not the epic fail that I was hoping to have happen. Let's just get the critters out, and oh, man. We might still have a chance, but that was not supposed to happen at all. Let's throw some critters out front. Maybe should have brought, what's his face? What's that guy's name? Kavan or something. I think we still have most of our tanks, though. So maybe we can pull off some sort of miracle here. It's gonna have to be a miracle, though. It's gonna have to be a miracle. Come on. Why did I only get one shield to pop there? Yep. Just miracle moment. I need to get away from that shock launcher right there. That shock launcher is ruining my miracle moment. And as a result, it's gonna be rip here. It was a good try, though. It was a good try. Yeah, Bad Moon's trying to tell me about my flare. Oh, we could. See those back tanks? Those back tanks are still green. Look at that. Stage 28. Smoke your tanks back there. Go ham. Just make sure you watch your flare. I'm not used to smoking tanks, so I tend to let my flares expire. And we pulled out a ridiculous... That was good. I like... See that? Those are the kind of attacks that make me smile. Crab for me is more about ridiculous fun than anything. And guess what? Speaking of ridiculous fun, this is another smoke tanks. Let's see how much health is on that shield. Yeah, we're smoking tanks. We are going to smoke tanks all the way back. I'm really tempted to smoke grenadiers back there, but that would not go very well at all. So we're going to smoke tanks. We're going to remote hack this shock launcher right here. We are going to drop a barrage over in here. See, I told you it was going to be epic. I thought it was going to be an epic fail, but it turns out that it was an epic success. That was pretty good. I liked that a fair amount. Let's get... Johnny Das, you wrote something blank, it looks like, maybe? Nonetheless, let's get all of our tanks moving in the right direction. And then we're going to flare up to here in the hopes, of course, that our flare does not expire like previous attacks. Now, obviously, we're going to have a bit of a problem here as we only have 50% troop health, which is all by way of the tribes. Really, really hope Brick does not die, because if she does, a lot of this attack is going to be less good. See that flare? About to expire. Let's get walking. Whew. This is going to be one more of the... Oh, we're almost out of GBE. This is not good at all. We're going to do a remote hack right there. And then we're going to shock right about here and just hope that Brick and that shock launcher can do some magic together, because I can't even believe Brick's alive right now, to be completely honest. That shock launcher just saved our bacon. And now we get... Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. Ah! This one's way easier. I think we should be able to take this one down without much difficulty at all. Let's... If I was smart, I would be getting away from all of this stuff, but I don't really want to move right now. It depends, Connor. What level stuff do you have? What are you talking about? Energy drink like level 1 or battle orders level 6 or they both need to be upgraded. Brick battle orders and Bullit energy drink are two very, very useful. It just depends which level you're talking about. Level 5 battle orders is you must have. Energy drink is something that will help you quite a bit for Crab though. I mean, level 6 battle orders I wouldn't necessarily do, but if it's like level 2 or 3, it's a whole different ballgame. It also depends if you're short on tokens. Nonetheless, here we go. Stage 29, smoking the tanks. Now, Bad Moon, you're a little bit behind, so your suggestions are always good, but they're a little bit late because you guys are sadly behind a little bit, and I should try and fix that delay, but battle would go to 5, energy drink is level. So yeah, I would probably, realistically, yeah, I would love to have a shard salvage. Not necessarily a salvage, but like some sort of converter where you could like save them in a box or something. We are getting, it's 11 o'clock, so we got to stage 30. Next statue's at stage 40. I've got to, let's look at one more. Shock bomb duration 100%. That is fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I would probably upgrade your energy drink just because it is very useful for Crab, but battle orders is pretty awesome, so it's a tough call. What about shock bomb duration 100%? We should probably... Are we gonna smoke? Let's smoke tanks one more time. This will be my last attack. We're gonna end on a fail. There's a very, very good chance. Troop tanks. Smoking tanks is so strong. Even if you're not smoking tanks, if you're walking with them with Bullit out front, so strong. Now I am going to hit all of these boom mines if I use tanks, but that is okay-ish. I think if I can get my tanks back in there, I'm going to actually bring Bullit because I want to have all of that free GBE. This is going to be, I think this is going to, there's a very, very good chance this is going to be a fail. But this is my last, I don't know if I'll be able to, I have no idea if I'll be able to stream Mega Crab or even upload Boom Beach videos in France, which I'm moving to in total of 4 days. So if you don't hear from me, come say hi on Discord or leave a comment on YouTube. I always make a point to reply to my comments on YouTube. If I have not replied to you, please do give me a hard time. I'm probably going to be offline for something in the neighborhood of like 2 weeks, but that's kind of part of the reason why I tried to make this stream happen, just so I can say hi to all you guys, let you know what's going on with me, and get a little bit of the Mega Crab rocking and rolling. So thanks everyone who came in. I always greatly appreciate all of the love that comes in from the Mega Crab streams, and all the comments and the heckles and the suggestions and all of that sort of stuff. So I shall talk to you all after this attack. I'm going to bail. I'm going to go to sleep and hopefully catch up a little bit because I have been so far behind. And yeah, I mean, hope you guys all have a fantastic New Year's, and I shall talk to you all very, very soon, and I'm just going to remote hack everything. Hack the world. Was that from hackers? Hack the world, getting screams into the... Anyways, you get the idea. We're going to remote hack everything that I can. Why I'm doing the boom cannons when I have Bullit out front, I don't really actually know, but we're just going to try and farm as much GBE as we can, and then we're going to get back in here, and I'm going to wish that I had enough GBE to hack that shock launcher that's behind the core, but sadly I did not plan this at all. Some of you are probably screaming that I should be hacking it, but there we go. Hack the shock launcher. Now maybe, just maybe, we can get all of the stuff. I doubt it though. I think we're going to fail, and it's going to be too bad. And that shock launcher at least went down. Medkits? Maybe should have brought some medics? Don't know. Maybe we can pull off a miracle yet again. I really, really doubt it. This is going to be the epic... Actually, you know what? We'll finish this puppy off. We'll finish this off. Whether it's this attack or the next, we should be able to finish this off in very, very easy. So yeah, keep in touch, all of you out there, for watching. Thanks for coming in, and I will hopefully be uploading soon. Again, I don't really know. It's going to be... I leave on the 2nd. Maybe I'll sneak in a January 1st thing from... I'm moving out of my house in 2 days into a friend's house. So maybe I can upload from there. It's going to be a weird and wonky thing, and I have no idea what to expect. Let's finish it off with warriors? Let's have a look. Can we use warriors? I think we need to use warriors if we can. Stage 30 with very few fails, and I think, what's that, like 2 fails, something like that? Where are we at here? We're sitting up there. I mean, Gazer just failed on stage 30 as well. So we're not alone. And by the way, we are doing this with only 3 statues boosted. So you can get the diamond statue without a lot of effort. I have got stage 30 down. Basically, like, I think like 2 ridiculous fails so far. That's with 2 statues boosted and only 2 troop damage and no troop health. So this is going to be the one to get if you're looking to get your first ever diamond crab statue trophy. This is the one to do it on. Let's load up too many dudes and see if we can't just crush this puppy right here. Wow, that was actually a longer walk than I thought it was. So this is going to be trying to do this with... Oh, maybe? I want to use warriors. Can I use warriors? If I use warriors, I got 1 shock here. No, I can't. You know what? Whatever. Let's use warriors. I'm not going to use all my attacks anyways. Let's just try this with warriors. This is a terrible idea. Just for the record, do not try this at home. Again, things that you should not try that we're going to do anyways. Warriors with Taunt Towers is going to be a bad, bad combo. But maybe we can pull off some sort of miracle. Ugh. So many mines to clear. Let's get all of these mines cleared. We're going to clear these mines over in here. Oh, I got the shield down. That was unexpected. And then we're going to drop an artillery right in here. Oh, man. Smoking warriors. Always a good time. 3 smoke drops are unfortunate. Let's go. And then we're going to get them onto this one right here. We're going to drop our smokes into here. No troop health is going to mean that I'm going to lose a bunch of warriors on... Oh, actually, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. We're going to go over... Oh, I'm running out of GBE so incredibly quickly here. Oh, no. There goes all of our warriors. 1, 2, 3. Remote hack. Come on, warriors. Medkit, medkit. Yeah, this is not a good suggestion at all. Let's get some critters out there. Yeah, we just lost all of our warriors to mines. Rip. And Bullit is in the absolute wrong spot to do anything useful at all, and we have like 6 warriors left, just ending with a whimper. At least we cleared all the mines, so we can try one more time. Yuck, 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 yuck. Let's retreat. Actually, maybe Bullit can just sing us out on his own. I think Bullit's going to finish this for us. So, once again, if you have any questions about any of the Mega Crab issues, we learned that we can remote hack the Taunt Towers, which was kind of interesting. Definitely unexpected. And there's a whole bunch of fun stuff in this. These boosts, thank you, Boom Beach, for A, the tribes, and B, the random abilities, and C, that win, and D, the abilities and the extra boosts and stuff. It's going to make this crab so much fun. This is the crab that we have wanted. I mean, it's going to be crazy. 200. Please leave in the comments below your guess of what the highest stage is for global #1, and maybe I'll give something away or something. Anyways, stage 30 done with all of the warriors. Once again, as always, thanks for coming in. I really, really enjoy the time that I spend with all y'all on the internet. We had one jerk who said something stupid earlier, but otherwise you guys are awesome. And we're going to show our statues. We're going to show our statues quickly here. Let's see here. Stage 30. Let's share that. So these are the stats. 140% GBE. Or sorry, damage, I should say. 50% troop health. 249% GBE. This is all almost perfect. Perfect. Perfect, 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 15%, and then just 2 GBE. This is all about me unboosted attacking Duplexity. One more time, if you just joined us, join one of our task forces. We want you. There is a lot of fun to be had. Doesn't matter if you fail. We don't care about failures. We care about participation and people. Skill can be taught, but we can't make you not a jerk. That's it. That's all. I think that's all I was going to say. That's all. I shall talk to you all very, very soon. It's bedtime. That's not a fail. That's not a fail. What are you talking about? I shall talk to you all very soon in the new year. Au revoir. À tout à l'heure. À bientôt. All those fun things. Thanks for coming in. I'm Zedmod. Peace.